Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. My name is Princess and today we are going to shake table. You see that postpartum table? We are going to shake it. What happens after delivery? We are going to shake it. I'm going to tell you my own experience, what I went through, what I wish someone had told me, what I wish people talk about more, like this whole postpartum journey. So let's jump right in. Number one, there's no award for strong woman. We always used to laugh about this, my sisters, my friends, but it is true. There are a lot of people that go through pressure because they want to give birth without pain meds, they want to give birth vaginally and all that. My dear, there is no award. There is no award waiting outside. Nobody's giving you an award at home because you went through all that pain. Women, we go through menstrual pain. You're pregnant, you're in pain. Delivery, if you cannot be in pain, my dear, why would you want to be in pain? So if you have an option to take pain medication, please think about it. Don't refuse pain meds because you don't want society to see you as a weak woman, so that people will call you strong woman. Because even if you post it, we won't still believe. What if you're lying? We were not there with you. So there is no award for strong woman. After delivery, taking care of the baby, breastfeeding is painful. So Mabinu, me, I'm not a strong woman. I realized this a long time ago. So from 1 centimeter, I already had pain meds, and I still had pain meds leaving the hospital. So please, dear, make your decision based on either financial or personal reasons, but don't make it based on what society will call you or what society will see you as a strong woman or as a weak woman, because there is no award. There is no award. Next, it may take time to bond with your baby. I learned this the hard way. When I gave birth to Asha, I expected that, oh my God, the love, the bond everybody talks about. You see it on movies, like, oh my God, that love at first glance. I didn't have it. Yes, some people do, but I didn't. Weeks after, I was taking care of him, I was changing his diaper, I was doing everything motherly possible, but I just didn't have that bond. And I called my sister, I was like, I'm not having the bond. Like, is this normal? Like, why am I not having the bond? Like, am I doing something wrong? And that was when she told me, yeah, that it happens that you may not always have the bond immediately. It can come weeks after or months after. And I was like, what? Like, why don't anybody talk about it? Because I felt, from movies, from what you see on Instagram, you see people writing long posts and all that, the bond, the love. I didn't feel it till weeks after. And then now I'm like, oh my God, I love you so much. I don't want anybody to take you away from me. But that first few weeks, man, I didn't feel the bond. I knew I loved him, but I think I was getting to know him, and I started loving him from his smiles, his chuckles, the way he looks at me. I think I started getting to know him and loving him, but I didn't have that love at first glance that everybody seemed to have. So if you're in my shoes, or you find yourself in my shoes, and you don't have that love immediately and that bond immediately, it is fine. It will come when it comes. This is a new human being you're getting used to. You're also seeing for the first time. So take it easy on yourself and it will come. Next, postpartum body struggle. People don't talk about this because everybody is like, I'm wearing my tiger stripes, I gave birth to a human, I did this, I did that. Don't get me wrong, that is fine, okay and good. Yes, I'm going to wear it at one point or the, like, I will shall wear the tiger stripes. But can we just take a moment and just mourn our old bodies? Like, this is not what I'm used to right now. My tummy is like, it feels like the tiger wrapped itself around me. I'm not used to this. Like, when I walk past the mirror, it's like, I miss my old body. Oh, I was so fit then. Now I'm going to the gym, putting on the hard work and all that, and I still can't see any change. Yes, I'm taking it easy one day at a time, but in as much as we are appreciating this new body, I think it's okay for us to still mourn our old bodies, like our journey to who we are going to be. Yes, a lot of us may not go back to what we were, but we should just take a moment to just realize that there's a struggle there with your body after pregnancy. Your tummy, your legs, everything, it changes. Your boobs, it changes. So let's just acknowledge that, fam, there's a change going on. So it's not when you're talking about it and people will be like, you're not the first person now, everybody they do them, everybody. It's like, fam, I want to acknowledge my struggle and get past it. So yeah, I think we should start talking about body struggles more. Next, have a safe space. So having a safe space means like have a safe person, someone you can talk to, because trust me, once you give birth, during pregnancy, everybody is giving you advice. Everybody, different technique, different this, oh that, everybody is giving you advice. So it can become overwhelming sometimes. It is actually very overwhelming. You're doubting yourself, especially when you're a first-time mom, you've not done this before. Whatever decision you make, you're making it for another human being. There are some times you just want to rant, you just want to talk to someone, you just need a safe space where there's no judgment, nobody is looking down on you, nobody is like saying do this, do that, forcing things and opinions down your throat. Somewhere you can just be yourself, talk about your concerns. Not every time there will be a solution, but just a safe space. So I realized when I first gave birth, I was very anxious about a lot of things. I didn't know who to talk to. Having a safe space actually helped me. So shout out to my sister Chichi and my friend Jen, because they are my safe space and they've come through for me. Sometimes it's just ranting, sometimes I'm worried about something with Asha, and they just know how to be there for me. So I think everybody having a safe space will help you, especially with anxiety, and help you not to feel so overwhelmed. So I think that's actually something I wish somebody had told me. Next, postpartum body odor. Yeah, if you're hearing this for the first time, that was me. I didn't know about it because I've never really heard about it. I've never heard about it, because you know, when the baby comes, it's all congratulations and nobody really talks about what they are going through. And then I noticed when after like weeks after delivery, your hormones are coming back and all that, I noticed I started having strong smell. Like, it was so bad that when I come out from the bathroom, you're like, I just showered. It felt like I couldn't shower enough. I was having body odor. I don't know if it's from the hormone change or if everything, I just don't know what happened. But for a period of time after delivery, I had strong body odor. Like, I could perceive, I could just feel myself oozing. It's like, I need to shower, I need to shower. I kept on showering, but it just wasn't about the shower. It just wasn't normal. It wasn't like what I could explain. It was just a phase where I was just smelling. I was having body odor, and that was so confusing, so scary. I thought like maybe I legit had body odor. I was asking Raphael, like, was I smelling before? I was like, no, you're not smelling. And then when I spoke to my friend, she was like, yeah, that she also had that too. And I'm like, okay, all right, then this is not just me. Then probably a lot of people are going through it. But postpartum body odor, it is real. After delivery, if you start oozing, smelling for a period of time, just know that it's a phase and is probably gonna pass. So that was something I didn't expect, and I wish I had known about it so I wouldn't have freaked out so much. And I think I overshowered that period, but now it's gone and yeah, we are good. So that's something I wish someone had told me about. Next, 4th trimester. So if you're hearing fourth trimester, you'll be like, there are only 3 trimesters. Yes, but after delivery, the first 3 months is called the fourth trimester. So the fourth trimester is when you're healing, you're getting to know the baby and all that, and a lot of things happen during the fourth trimester. For example, I had hair loss. I've seen some posts, I saw some posts about hair loss, and I was like, oh, my hair is always too thick. I will appreciate hair loss to make it thinner, because I always preferred thin hair, but then I have thick hair. Anyway, don't judge me. When you have thick hair, you know the struggle. So I was like, oh, hair loss, I can't wait for that to happen. It's gonna shred my hair off. And then hair loss went for my edges. It's growing back now, but at one point my edges, they were looking so bald. So I was like, you don't bring a knife to a hand fight. You were meant to go for my hair, not my edges. Like, who does that? So yes, I had hair loss. And then another thing, my feet size still hasn't reduced. Some of my friends, when I posted it one day, some of my friends were like, oh yeah, that they went like 2 sizes up and it never went back. Some people said, oh, it went and it never came back. So a lot of people actually went through this feet size change. And fam, I'm already a size 10. Where am I fit sizing to? If I go higher, that means I need to be shopping in the men's department. So I'm hoping, this is 5 months, and I'm hoping my fit size better reduce, because it go be like, it really go be, if this fit size does not come down, I'll start wearing Raphael shoes at this point. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in my next video.